All right, welcome everybody to the 321 Kawasaki Mid-America Season Series Final here at Lawrence, Kansas on beautiful Clinton Lake. It is a gorgeous, sunny, 90-degree day down here. We're going to get straight into Pro-Am Ski GP down on the line, ready to go. Looking down the lineup, on boat number 22 out of Arvada, Colorado, is Tyler Gaskin, sponsored by Gaskin Granite. Out of Hesperia, California, on number 28 is Cooper Schneider. Out of Phoenix, Arizona, sponsored by Commander Industries, Team Faith, Works H2O, and Blosian. Number 127, Ryland Webster. Out of Norman, Oklahoma, on number 17 on that GP1, Craig Fain. And rounding out the field out of Henderson, Colorado, sponsored by Peak Power Sports, number 67, Rick Cantola.
Check.
Looks like we're going to be doing 8 laps. Tyler Gaskin on the pole position with the number 28 of Cooper Schneider right next to him. Lined up next to Schneider is going to be the 127 of Ryan Webster. On the outside, number 67, Rick Cantola with Craig Fang lined up next to him, and we got a 2-minute hold on that number 127. It is 148. We got a battery box. Oh, man. Come on. 127 trying to get fired up. That's Ryland Webster having a little bit of starting problems, and he looks like he's good to go. All right, fire him up, Phil. All right, once again, Gaskin's on that red number 22 on the pole position. Right next to him, Cooper Schneider. And it looks like Webster's going to be out in front. Right in the middle of the pack, that looks like Ryland Webster on that number 127 out of Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, and we got Tyler Gaskin coming out in 5th. Rick Cantola looks like he is in 3rd place there. I'm going to get the read on their numbers as they come across the Liquid Molly finish line. That looks like the number 127. That is Ryland Webster out of Phoenix, Arizona, out in front. Right behind Ryland is going to be that number 28. That is Cooper Schneider out of Hesperia, California, on that Commander GP1. Right behind him is Rick Cantola out of Henderson, Colorado, coming out 3rd with the number 22, Tyler Gaskin, in 4th, and Craig Fain out of Oklahoma, rounding out your top 5. Craig Fain goes down. He takes a little bit of water sample, but he stays with the ski. As your race leader, the number 127, Ryland Webster, is on the backstretch already, trying to open up a gap over 2nd place, Cooper Schneider. Cooper Schneider riding right in his tray, though. A half a turn back between 1st and 2nd. We got a great battle going on between 3rd and 4th. With Tyler Gaskin trying to reel in Rick Cantola. Rick Cantola riding on the bubble right now in 3rd place, as it looks like Ryland Webster is holding off the pack. Out in 1st place as he's getting ready to hit that big left-hand sweeper all the way around the outside. Let's see which way he's going to go. 2nd place, number 28, Cooper Schneider right there with him, trying to reel him in. Cooper hanging low, trying to close in that gap, as it looks like Cooper is going to follow the leader to the outside split section. We timed these off. These splits are really even all day so far here, as it looks like 127 Ryland Webster is keeping her hooked up, coming across that Liquid Molly finish line right now. Still followed by Cooper Schneider out of Hesperia, California, in that 2nd place position. In 3rd place, slipping off the pace a little bit, Rick Cantola on the number 67, followed by Tyler Gaskin on that number 22, with Craig Fain on number 17, rounding out your field. Race number 1 to the line, please. Race number 1 to the line. As it looks like we got a battle heating up still on the backstretch. 127, Ryland Webster holding off the 28 of Cooper Schneider. Schneider right there with him, matching them turn for turn. Both riding wide open on those GP1s. 2nd lap out there. I believe they're running 8 laps here, as it looks like Ryland Webster is opening up a lead over that big sweeper right there. He's staying in it a little bit more, but Cooper Schneider's diving into speed with more into the corners with more speed. But it's going to be follow the leader, as Ryland takes a little bit of a bobble, but he's keeping her hooked up, looking real fast coming down the front stretch. Green flags are out. 5 to go for Ryland. Right behind him, Cooper Schneider on that 28. Cooper's right there with him. You can hear him blipping the throttle, holding on to that corner speed, as 1st and 2nd are checking out over 3rd. 3rd place, Rick Cantola out of Henderson, Colorado, sponsored by Peak Power Sports, checks up as he's on the bubble right now. And Mike Gaskin running in 4th place, trying to reel him in. Race number 1 to the line with your holders, race 1. And looking on the backstretch, back to the race action, number 127, Ryland Webster, still holding off Cooper Schneider. Cooper Schneider, a lot letting him go, though, about one turn back, a little bit less. Cooper seems to be closing in on him in those turns. He's diving in with more entry speed. But, man, Ryland Webster is just topping out as soon as he hits those stretches and opens up a little bit of a lead over Cooper. But like I said, Cooper's going into the corners a lot faster. Ryland's just got that exit speed and just stays on it. And it looks like Cooper's going to go to the inside split. Ryland's going to stay to the outside. Let's see if Cooper can make up any ground right here. Nope, looks like they're going to stay about the same as the 127 catches the halfway flags. He's sponsored by Commander, Team Faith, and Works H2O Implosion. He's out in front, as it looks like Cooper Schneider on that number 28 has slipped back in the pack a little bit, but he's still about a turn. He's not letting Ryland go. Ryland's going to have to keep on motoring. Cooper Schneider and Ryland Webster entering the backstretch now, halfway through the course. This is a fast, wide open course we got here today. We just got a left-hand horseshoe on the backstretch, going into right-hand leaner, into a big left-hand sweeper, into the front stretch splits. And it looks like there goes your rounding out the field, number 17, Craig Fain out of Oklahoma, coming across the Liquid Molly finish line right now. As your race leaders are getting ready to enter the front stretch split section. And it looks like Ryland Webster and Cooper Schneider are going to follow each other through the outside split. It's going to be follow the leader as he tries to force an error. Let's see if he can get it done. Cooper with that fast entry speed. Ryland with that fast exit speed. Ryland Webster holding on to the lead. As Cooper's just not letting it go. He's staying about half a turn back from Ryland. Keeping him honest out there as we got a great show of boats on the backstretch. Everybody loving that racing action that we got out here at Clinton Lake in Lawrence, Kansas. Once again, this is the Mid-America Series final out here. Brought to you by 321 Kawasaki and Westside 66. Cooper's right there with Ryland. Ryland's still having to ride hard. He's got his pole down, but he's still charging into these turns. Cooper's right there with him. Ryland opens up a little bit of a gap right here every lap, but Cooper manages to bring it back in throughout the rest of the course. As it looks like Tyler Gaskin has got around the number 67. Tyler Gaskin now moved up into third place. Rick Cantola back into fourth. Your race leader right now, Ryland Webster, still taking the outside split and follow the leader with Cooper Schneider. Cooper right there with him. Not letting go as they come across that Liquid Volley finish line. They do have some lap traffic they're going to be working up on. And it looks like your race leader's coming up on lap traffic. Craig Fain checking his shoulders. Craig is in fifth. Craig's going to check up and let your race leaders go. He's hugging tight. Ryland Webster looks like he's going to make the pass. He goes inside, outside of Craig. Oh, Ryland Ryland eats a wave. It goes down. And so that's going to be Cooper Schneider goes up into first as Ryland Webster ate a roller on that backstretch and just stuffs the front end of that ski. It comes off of it. I'm not sure if it shut off on him or if he stuffed it. We'll see what happens, as right now it's going to be Cooper Schneider. So that's going to allow Cooper Schneider to check out as he made his way around the lap traffic. And I'm seeing Ryland Webster still down, and it looks like he's back up and running. Ryland looks like he went to inside, outside the lapper and ate a wake and just stuffed it in there. And his feet came up and came off the ski. Tough break for Ryland Webster as he was running a great